What was the motivating thing for you to make this now?
I guess there are a number of factors that come to play so that all of a sudden they hook up and they combust, and all of a sudden there you are with an opportunity and a platform. What got me into this was the death of a friend.
Right?
Brando.
How did he get?
He and I
How
had
did
grown
he
up
get you
together.
to
We
this
went to
part?
school
How did
together, and through the life of through his life and through his time, I watched him do some remarkable things. And when he died, I thought that not only had I lost a friend, but more importantly, America had lost a powerful voice in culture. And what was most important was what America did not know about what he did with his power and his platform. And I think people should know that there are these forces in our midst who see the opportunity of their time with the power of their moment and how to put that in the service of enhancing civil society. And my great, great fortune was to have bumped into these people with great consistency, whether it was Marlon Brando or whether it was Miriam Makeba or whether it was Sidney Poitier. All of us were caught in our time and trying to make a sound with our voices and our platform.
The fact that you're part of all those seminal moments in our culture was really interesting to me, to see that you were right there on the forefront. And I'm wondering, as someone that is an artist, and you talk about how you had to call Paul Newman and Charlton Heston and Brando and call upon them to do things that put them in dangerous situations and compromised their security, but spoke to what their values were. How do you feel other artists today are doing with that in this world that we find ourselves in 2011?
I tell you, I look with some sense of melancholy that the artists who are at the pinnacle of their experience and their success have not gotten a calling to say, let me throw myself into this. Now, it's not that there aren't a lot of artists doing a lot of good things, but life is not just about good things. Life is also about doing hard things, doing things that challenges your morality, challenges your security, challenges your hunger, challenges your greed, challenges your whole being. In our time, all these things came at us. And outside of the privilege of being able to call upon my peers, the great reward was that they all said yes.
How's Sundance? How's the whole environment? And talk about storytelling and the power of the artist. That's what Redford kind of created this for.
I think the mission of Sundance in many ways parallels the mission of my own experience, my own life. Sundance exists to very specifically give my voice a platform on which it can be heard. If my only outlet was to be those who control distribution and those who control what the world will hear, I would have been relegated to the dustbins of history. But with the Sundance saying, be bold, be courageous with your art, get out and say what you think you need to say, we will open up the process for you, was the place for me to be.
All right, well, thank you so much, Mr. Belafonte. Really a pleasure.